He was just walking through. He was not involved. Nor was any Terrific Mom Life Coffee Sustained 4 shirt other family member involved. His name was Elmore. Took a push at Jenks and Amp. It wasn't mentioned once. This. I'm in okay. Graduated from a good school in the Terrific Mom Life. The group of armed black men fired first by all accounts and came out of the police station with the Coffee Sustained 4 shirt upper hand. Now, they didn't finish with the upper hand. The response from the whites in Tulsa after that initial shootout in the police station was overwhelming. But yes, both sides' Terrific Mom Life Coffee Sustained 4 shirt did in fact share blame. It was a race riot. There was violence from both sides. You are participating in historical revisionism. Remember, it's the Democrats and cancels culture that's responsible for people not knowing about this kind of thing. I'm sure. I am ashamed that they've covered up the events for so long. Even as I was watching the show, I didn't realize that it wasn't fictional until I did the research myself. It fit the tone of the show so well that it seemed made up. It's more correct to say it was covered up by the people who wrote the history books for teaching, instead of historians. Which historians are in on the cover-up? It's probably a bit unfair to say just historians. Terrific Mom Life Coffee Sustained 4 shirt, tank top, V-neck, sweatshirt, and hoodie. Tank top, V-neck, hoodie, sweatshirt. Historians by and large don't cover things like this up. The reason it doesn't get taught in Terrific Mom Life Coffee Sustained 4 shirt school in many places is because of the political agendas of the people who design school curricula. What makes this even worse is the Coffee Sustained 4 shirt that the people involved in these kinds of riots often knew that it might look bad. They often burned records, intimidated witnesses into silence, buried investigations where possible, and buried investigations with violence were not possible. Many records simply do not exist anymore. A lot of historians had the same education you did. They often just didn't know because there was little academic work done. The cover-up was effective for a long time, though there were certainly many historians who didn't want it to see the light of day either. Same here. And I've seen a ton of people in this thread and in real life say the same exact thing. That's really sad. Historians are widely known to be Nazi-sympathizing liberal socialists who use their PhD powers to suppress the truth despite the efforts of the Jew-controlled media to Terrific Mom Life Coffee Sustained 4 shirt spread their greedy communist propaganda to keep the sheeple complacent as they make off with all the money they stole from the bountiful Coffee Sustained 4 shirt coffers of the Black and Hispanic communities. A friend of mine and I were having a conversation arguing about a bunch of different things which inevitably got on the topic of riots, police reform, and what have you. After a while, he basically goes, so if you don't think all Terrific Mom Life Coffee Sustained 4 shirt cops are racist, then what? The laws are racist? When I said yes, even in modern times, he scoffed and laughed about how insane that is to think. What an amazing job of covering something like this up by historians. Now Tulsa has a top 10 mainstay as cities with the highest crime rate in the U.S. It was still wealthy even after this. It stopped being black on Wall Street in the 60s when desegregation hit. Other products. And NBSP.